on franchise. I played some like the other day and last night. I have the hiccups. Let's see. Great players: Johnny Mott and Taylor Lewis. Catching traffic will be on this one. Catching, short route is battle now. I don't usually use him, so left outline. So we'll have all the players upgraded. I know I played this time. No, I didn't. Did I? I didn't play this game, did I? I watched a game like I watched a YouTube video of a game like this. Nothing was close though. Like these stats and stuff weren't close. I don't feel oh, I have about half about
today from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Leading the charge is the UCF product who hails from right there in the Orlando area in Altamont Springs, Blake Bortles. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5 before the team.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives. And I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
I was going by Sato.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now it's Stafford. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And this is caught.
It's greatest catch of all time.
He has another first down at the Colts 31-yard line. Stafford looks to throw again. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Boy, I don't think we have
Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
And now a hook up downfield on second down. Touchdown.
Why are you doing that?
Jonathan Taylor, his second touchdown on.
Which would mean he's supposed to. He's supposed to guard him. Yeah, kinda late, buddy.
Season, and the Colts on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
I need better defense.
Extra point by Badgley, nothing good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Stafford. That'll be caught by Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And a good grab there by Cooper Kupp. Picks up a first down for the Rams. And Kupp's gone over the 90 reception mark each of the last 2 years. One of the best route runners, one of the most precise route runners in the NFL. He's really going to help his new quarterback, Matthew Stafford. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36.
Nice.
Again, it's Stafford.
But it's all Kupp.
And he's got it.
With that one-hand catch.
Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's the type of run that Jonathan Taylor gives you so often, and you just can't take it for granted. He finds a way to get those extra yards. The third running back taken in the 2020 draft, but he had the best numbers by far of any of them. 1,169 yards, third most in the NFL, and by the last quarter of the season, he ranked among the best runners in the league.
These two teams all tied after one. On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Play action. Now it's Bortles. Rolling to his right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Nyheim Hines, his first carry, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And a short gain down to about the 33. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Badgley able to knock this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said third time. I meant just phone. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. I'm not sure I saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Stafford going up top for Kupp. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense could get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Throwing again is Stafford. Flush to his right. And is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Matthew Stafford with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. 1:58 left to play until we hit halftime. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now with that clock rolling. Here's Bortles to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies.
Like that.
It's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford. 20. Touchdown, LA. Odell Beckham. His second touchdown on the season. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Rodgers on the return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Colts getting ready to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. To throw on 2nd and 10. Bortles. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the second time. With it is Brown. A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, That's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. From the 35 on second down, Stafford got a man. It's Higbee, complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On first down, Stafford here.
Worst thing that could have happened was a kick.
For a Ram touchdown. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
They got 22.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown.
They can even get a good kick return.
Off it goes.
If not a whole kick return.
Here's Rodgers to return.
Oh.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Get it touched. Make it a 2-point.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 5 now. Bortles looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Doyle. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Bortles. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before half for Bortles. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And he
no, I should have done.
On what will be the final play of this first half.
That was such an interception for him.
So we reach halftime, and just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, LA. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Rodgers on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you... And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Leonard Floyd. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. From the gun, it's Taylor. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now he's hit, and Bortles fumble. It's loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now Brown.
Why are you going that way? I want to go over that way.
And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, I certainly don't want...
I'm not downfield anymore. I'm not downfield anymore.
On, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. He'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there for L.A. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Rodgers to return. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you're doing across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Bortles throw into the hands of Pittman here. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Hold him for 3 minutes. It's probably going to be a pass.
Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll find Pittman.
Gotta get that.
And he's going to have the Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Butt lead.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 85 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. The give to Taylor. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Bortles going to throw. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Bortles. He's got Jack Doyle. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same.
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases. Offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Rodgers on the return. And a good effort on the return.
Get those feet.
Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Throwing is Bortles. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th today. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. And I think we both agreed he had a really good game with this matchup and over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just any locked in the zone and on a roll. He's continuing to adjust throughout the game because you know the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. On first down, it's Stafford. He gets this in there. Once again. 7 yards to pick up there.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very
96
consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Going deep for Hopkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. He's got his target, that's Zach Pascal. And he's taken down inside the 30. Bortles now on first down. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Another try after the first down sack. Bortles. Completion good for 14 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down near the 5. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing here, Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You get the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect, but boy, that was force against force.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
This is a triple cut play.
From his own goal line, Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And it's incomplete.
I mean, he's living
to the very end.
in front of me, like,
This
maybe.
game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Rams, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they'll get another road game next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Colts, up to 0-2. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road
This
in
ain't
Nashville.
playoffs.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at
Alright guys, well, I played the game. I'm out.